Hi everyone! Welcome to Tabletop Worms. Today we are going to be opening up this beautiful Outcast Silver Raiders set that my husband had been eyeing up literally since we got the con. Yeah.
Yes.
It's supposed to be a system agnostic set, and they literally had the last of their stock there, so they were just trying to sell it at Gen Con. So we're gonna go ahead and open it up together since this is the set that he was asking for ever since we first saw it at con within the first, 2 hours of being there? Hour?
Yes. It was in our first tour through what was the name of the room?
The main event hall? The exhibit hall. There you go.
This was on Entrepreneurs Row. This is a passion project from a group of players that they started doing during COVID. It's meant to be OSR, but you can also use 5e and other things like it. The whole point is to make it more grim and realistic. You know, things that I like, most people usually don't. These characters are not meant to be, superheroes like I would argue 5th edition is. So they have some clear bases. I know it seems a little weird to see, but we have some clear bases. It comes with a whole bunch of cards.
Oh, those are slick looking.
That you can see they have this fabulous art style, and then they have them in black and white, but everything is very Grimm-esque, red, black, high contrast. Anyway, you get those, you get a map.
Now this map is gorgeous, by the way.
We did get to preview this beforehand. Actually, we have a cloth map. This is the non-cloth map, I believe. Right there. And then right here. It's the GMs.
For the GM.
Things of note. Then on the back they have the Mythic North. This is the one that you show your players. So this is supposed to be set in, I believe...
Scotland?
Yes. Scotland, the ever-present church, blood magic, and all sorts of things like that. Is this? Look at this.
That looks like an eyeball, but it's not.
Looks like a little altar, an altar room with stairs. So look at that, y'all. Altar room, stairs. This is a cavernous pit. So there's a mini dungeon part right there. And then it comes over. You have the big demon worshipping thing. Another part of the dungeon. It's really cool, y'all. I love the art style. I like the minimalist aesthetic of it.
All of this is just white, black, red, and maybe a touch of gray.
Yeah, it's very, very pretty. Everything seems like it's slightly blood splattered, and maps. Everybody!
I believe the maps are for each major location that's on the big map.
Yes, like you have them in different areas. They all match to it. Like I could go through these over and over, y'all. The Forgotten Barrow. Here's a great mini dungeon.
Oh, that's really
set
cool.
in an isometric. That's the other thing is the isometric drawing. I really like.
Yeah, isometric's really cool. I quite like it. But then again, I grew up with Super Mario RPG, so go figure.
Yeah, look at this. The Sunken Chapel and the Ram's Den. Hangman's Cave, the Ruined Farmhouse, the Banding Circle. Look at these. Last map I'm going to show y'all. Look at this castle. This is really cool. So, one battery change later. The cool thing about these cards, when it's your turn, you have the red side up, and that way whenever you're done, you just flip your card. When it's at the table, you'll be able to see, and the DM, everyone can reference whose turn has finished. So I really like that as a great visual reference. They're just numbered.
12, I think?
Yes, I think it goes all the way 11, 12,
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19,
20. Yeah, if you're gonna run a full con game, this is awesome. Regardless, really like these the concept on that. More maps. Hey look, more maps. Hey look, more maps.
If you want to see more of these maps, just let me know in the comments and I'll make some pictures or make another video.
This is what immediately drew me for no other reason than look at this DM screen, y'all. Look at the art right there. I love it.
Very good.
It is so pretty. Mm-hmm. The evil corrupted tree with, I know it's hard to see, y'all, but you see the mouth and the face, the screaming, weeping tree. Oh.
And on the inside are some generic tables for you to use to like make names or do ability checks, like if you're running a real system agnostic-y kind of thing.
Yeah, so this one actually has a number of very cool simplified rules for like cluttered terrain, distant terrain, morale, surprise, refereeing principles,
Measuring time, which is very important in this particular system.
This is just actually really cool, like for people that are very new to DMing. Example ability checks. Charisma. We're looking at deceiving, intimidating, persuading, and constitution, breathing, eating, outlasting. This is really beginner friendly as well. It has XP requirements, each combat turn, movement, and it tells you everything that you can do in it, the basic rules. And it has this massive random table for making NPCs.
Yeah, it just gives you some names and
Yeah.
away you go.
Super cool. We had an interview that kind of covers the player's handbook on this one.
Yeah, I mean, if I have posted it already, I'll put it down here. And if I haven't, well, when I do post it, I'll put it down here.
And as a quick reference, just for the flavor, Outcast Silver Raiders is a blood-drenched occult medieval role-playing game in the old school tradition. Players portray brutal warriors, clever rogues, conniving sorcerers who rejected the barbaric theocracy of medieval society to seek their fortune and glory beyond the reaches of lords or god. Explore medieval Europe as seen through a dreadful mirror. Perform forbidden rituals. Feed your blood to demons in exchange for eldritch power. Spill the guts of your foes over the cracked altars and howl out to the heaven for forgiveness that will never be granted to your wretched, abominable soul. It is the referee's compendium. This is the last one. This is the Mythic North. This is the campaign setting. Look at that. Whole game. That small. Friggin' love that. So I think that's actually everything that's in the box,
Other than the maps.
Yeah, just to compare that for the sizes of the books versus the amount of maps. So the maps are almost as thick. Actually, it is. They're as thick as the rule compendium, y'all. Lots of really cool maps, amazing art. Cannot say enough. These guys, they put a lot of love, a lot of labor into this thing. That's the end of this one. So thank y'all very much for watching.
Yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video as much as we did, and may your day be fabulous and terrifying.